A family discovers that their history is only skin deep, but God's love is the true family tie that binds. Coming up on this week's book pre-review, the books I'm excited to read. Hi, Terri Gillespie here, and welcome to Book Pre-Review, the books I'm excited to read. And I am very excited about this week's book. It's called Walking in Tall Weeds, and it's written by award-winning and best-selling author Robin Pearson. Now, this book released last month, and it released in hardback, paperback, ebook, and audiobook as well. And a big thanks to Tyndale and NetGalley for the advanced ebook copy of this book so that I could give my honest review. And I will definitely give my honest review. Okay, spoiler alert. I already read it. It's really good. It's really good. So the genre is contemporary Christian fiction, Southern fiction, and Black and African American fiction. Now, if you're not familiar with Robin Pearson, and I wasn't, and boy, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be reading more of her books. Then go to her website, and her website is www.robinwpearson.com. I'm having a little trouble with my hair today. I wash it, can't do anything with it. So that has shown up on the screen, and if it's disappeared by now, don't worry, it's in the description section. And down below in the description section are all sorts of really great links, including where to purchase this wonderful book. Yes, and I can say it's a wonderful book. It's a spoiler alert, like I said. But anyway, another way is to read a brief bio of an author. And I really love Robin's bio because it kind of reads like a little story. So here it is. In the wee hours of the morning 20 years ago, my restless baby boy and I plopped down at my desktop. There, bolstered by a few chocolate chip cookies, a woman after my own heart, I started writing about Granny B and her life in the fictional town of Spring Hope, North Carolina. The time, place, and people sprang from the stories I heard at my grandma's kitchens. There I learned what happened if I touched my Kool-Aid before finishing dinner, not to sweep someone's feet. How to make cornbread taste like pound cake. Yes, I want that recipe, Robin, please. And the all-purpose uses of Vaseline. Their faith, life lessons, and life longings shaped my parents and inspired me to write novels illustrating man's timeless love affair with God. And if you need to know how Jesus's love pursues me, meaning her, even as she stands at the kitchen sink, bake kitchen casseroles, and homeschool her children, follow her blog, Mommy Concentrated. So another good reason to check out her website. So here are the publisher's notes. Paulette and Fred Baldwin find themselves wading through a new season of life in Hickory Grove, North Carolina. Their only son, McKinley, now works hundreds of miles away, and the distance between husband and wife feels even farther. When their son returns home, his visit dredges up even more conflict between Fred and Paulette. McKinley makes it no secret that he doesn't intend to follow in his father's footsteps at the George and Company Fine Furnishings or otherwise. Fred can't quite bring himself to accept all his son's choices. Yet Paulette is determined McKinley will want for nothing, least of all a mother's love and attention, which her own skin color cost her as a child. But all her strivings leaves Fred on the outside looking in. Paulette suspects McKinley and Fred are hiding something that could change the whole family. Soon she's facing a whirlwind she never saw coming, and the three of them must dig deep to confront the truth. Maybe then they'll discover their history is only skin deep, while their faith can take them right to the heart of things. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, the publisher's notes say it's really good, but take it from me, it's really good. Okay, you can purchase Walking in Tall Weeds at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, BookBub, ChristianBook.com, and your local retailers and bookstores. And what do we do if it's not on the shelf? We go up to customer service and we politely ask for it. By the way, I said that I read this book. I also posted reviews for this book, and I posted them on sites, applicable sites such as Amazon, BookBub, Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, NetGalley, and ChristianBook.com. Now, as I mentioned down below in the description section, there are all sorts of really good links. And one of them is a link to subscribe to my newsletter. And my newsletter has, if you sign up, there are actually 2 free downloadable gifts. One of them is the first 2 chapters of one of my books, and the second one is kind of a surprise, but I've received a lot of really good reviews about it, and I hope it'll be a blessing to you. Also, you know, I'm an author as well, so there'll be some of my books that will be available for purchase, and you can also read sample chapters to see if it's something that you might like. And recently I received notification that one of my books, Really Bad Hair Day, the third and final book in the Hair Mavens trilogy, it actually finaled in the Golden Scrolls Awards. So excited about that. Also, authors love it when they can keep in touch with their readers and their viewers. And the best way to do that is through social media. And I've got a whole list of different social media that I'm anywhere from really to semi-active on. But those links are down below also in the description section. So that's it for this week. Stay tuned for next week's book pre-review, the books I'm excited to read. And in the meantime, God bless and keep reading.